What's going on, guys? Shobo here, and welcome back to some more Sky Factory. Now, if the settings are a little bit odd and you haven't been watching anything else, just a heads up, my settings have been kind of messed up, so I had to reconstitute all my scenes in OBS. So if you notice like something kind of seems off, the reason is probably that. So yeah, just be aware if like the webcam or something seems like it's in a different place. If I also look like a hotter mess than usual, that's normal. Then you're fine. But anywho, so we've been going ahead, growing some fish in our nice little garden of garden cloches. That's a really weird statement, but anywho, we do have, I think, a decent number of fish now. I think we can make it. I think we can do it. So let's go ahead, hop on up here, drop off our Aether Dragon, and let's just wait for a hot second here. Actually, oh, whoa. Can I feed you now? Oh, no way. Does this? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. I was thinking like, oh, maybe like it makes it grow faster, but no, it does not. It's just the cake is a lie. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, hop down real quick. For those of you who aren't quite certain as to how this all works, because you know this is basically witchcraft, we went ahead and made those guardian essences, right? So we're just kind of plopping back into things with getting some of these fishies all working here. But we're gonna go ahead and make some fish bait. Just kidding. I'm not gonna be making any such thing. Although I'm going to apparently be releasing the fish back into the wild. Okay, we're going to go ahead down here. And drop some fishies. And we're just going to make a decent chunk of baits here. And we're just going to throw them all about. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, we have 4. Okay, so, whoops. Not quite. Nope. Still, dadgummit. Stop. Okay, so we're gonna put 16 in each. Oh dear. Did you just roar? Did you just roar at me, young dragon? Did you? Growing cooldown. Alright, so I'm not sure what growing cooldown's about, but we have our fishies. Let's hope that this goes extremely well and does not go poorly. So the main objective today, of course, is going to be to follow through with the rest of the dragon nonsense. Also, probably kind of poking around, making sure that we have other things that we may want / need in place before we go into like the really crazy things of whatever else. So that is the current game plan. Oh, okay. Well, at least Aether Dragon gets like don't run off the edge. That's good. That's good. I mean, you know, you really don't want to see. You really don't want to see him just kind of flop over. That would be bad. But, got 20 seconds-ish left. I don't really have time to do anything else at the moment. Ooh, and that reminds me, I also have these bad boys as well. Some people have been remarking that, you know, like, hey, Choco, why don't you get the thing for accessing your inventory remotely? I might try to do that today. It's a juvenile. Wait, is it... Huh? Okay, I don't think I can tame him yet. I think I have to wait until he's an adult. So actually, we have 20 minutes to go. But I think that we might try to get that wireless, whatchamacallit, the wireless access thing for our crafting for reborn storage. That'll probably be our game plan. I'm really hoping. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that we can't do anything with you just right now. So we're gonna let him chill out. We're gonna let him just relax and do his thing. Please don't escape. Please don't somehow be like super duper ridiculous and figure out how to escape. So we have about 19 minutes. So let's come back here and check in on him in about 16 minutes time. So I go ahead and make a note of that. Okay, flop on down. And then we now are going to look into this. So we're going to just do a little bit of quality of life thing. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. We're going to do quality of life stuff here for a little bit. That's reborn storage. That's not what I want to do. It's called refined storage. Refined. All right, so there is a thing here for wireless, I believe. I have never messed with this before, so wish me luck. Wireless crafting monitor. That seems like a winner. I can't create it. There's a wireless grid and then a wireless crafting monitor. I think I want the wireless crafting monitor, but I am short a number of things. Okay, I'm short on a number of things. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our pattern thing here, and we'll just kind of throw this all together. Boom, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And so where is my refined storage nonsense? This is it right here. Okay, so I know this is technically a tool. I'm gonna consider it to be a building thing, just because of the fact that in my mind, number one, we're not gonna make it all that much, but number two, and the more important part is that it's related to the actual structure of it, not really like it's debatably a tool, but I think of it as more of a structural thing. It's weird. I have very weird logic. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, guys. All right, let me go ahead, break that. I really wish this didn't happen, where like it just didn't want to take. That's one thing that I kind of do wish they would square away here. Let's see here. So I'm looking for wireless crafting thingy. Let's see if that takes. Also, I've been reading the comment section. Remember that whenever you guys, recommend things to me and stuff like that, and like, hey, Jogo, why don't you do X, Y, or Z? There is a lag time because these videos are recorded kind of together, and they're not all just kind of like, I don't have these recordings done like the day after all the time. So like there usually is a little bit of a lag time between what we are doing on stream and then when you guys can give input. So just as a quick little thing. All right, now let's see if this works. No, it does not. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so we probably need to have a different thing added to our system here. I'm assuming this is gonna be the wireless grid. I'm not too sure. Actually, wireless grid, I don't think that'll be it. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so these are obviously the fluid things or whatever else, so that can't be it. External storage isn't the right thing either. Relay? Relay seems like it could. Oh, network transmitter, network receiver. Maybe this guy. I don't know. Here, let's just make all kinds of random things. Let's just experiment, shall we? So let's go ahead and make a network transmitter, a network receiver. I think these are things can actually combine multiple networks. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. Wireless transmitter. Okay, that actually seems like that is the actual correct thing. So I think those block ones are typically meant for combining AE2 systems together, if I'm not 100% mistaken about that. So should be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna flop this all into here. And okay, let's go ahead, go down. We were looking for, what's it look like? It looks like a little, like a mini torch, a little green thing on top. Can I find it? There it is. All right, so let's make one of these bad boys. And I guess I won't really mess with the other stuff yet. There's not really a reason to, honestly, mess with that stuff just yet. So we'll just leave that be for now. But let's go ahead and take our wireless little transmitter thing, go into here. Wait, nope. So it said I had to put this on a cable. A cable, huh? Well, we can probably just choose spotlight. Nope, that is doing weird things. I do not wish for it to do weird things like that. It has to be put with a cable though. What an interesting coinkydink. Now does it work? No, it doesn't work still. Wireless transmitter, 16 blocks. Let's see here. Find storage, wireless crafting grid. Let's just see. Oh, it's a crafting monitor as well. It's not an actual crafting grid. Dang. Okay. Let's see here. Wireless transmitter. It's... Okay, so I have to first, I think, bind it to this. Ah, okay, there we go. So if I were close enough, I can take a look at what it's crafting like that. Interesting. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see if we can increase the range of these bad boys. Okay, so we need to make some range upgrades is apparently the answer to the question. So let's go ahead and make some range upgrades, shall we? Range. Okay, perfect. Okay, that is going to be in here. So let's go ahead and make a range upgrade. Range. Boom. Okay. A nice little range upgrade for us. Solderer. Okay, you look pretty happy over there with your shenaniganry. So let's go ahead and leave that be. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and plop on to make one of these bad boys. So I want to make myself... Oh, actually, while I'm on the... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Hey. All right. Let's go ahead and also make a new pattern for the wireless grid, because this is the one that we actually probably do need. All right, so let's go ahead, float on up. All right, so I don't really need this wireless monitor, but we'll hold on to it for now. I'm going to shuffle these things around a little bit. I think that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a try now. So I'm looking for two things, one of which is I'm looking for the range upgrade. I guess 4 of these will do the trick. And then we're also going to be looking to make the grid. So, nope, that's not how you spell grid. All right, grid. I would like to make one of you as well. Now this should get crafted really quickly. Or so I thought. Perhaps not. What happened? Guys? Oh, okay. It just... As soon as I looked away, man. As soon as I looked away. Alright, so there that goes. Let's get the range upgrades as well. I think it was because it must have been bottlenecked by the solderer. It must have been placed in such a way. Alright, so... an interesting conundrum, to be sure, because... Our cables they're not really put down in such a way that this is gonna look good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and get some cables out here, and we're just gonna kind of improvise a little bit, shall we? So let's go ahead, boop, 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 because I don't think this will cause an issue. This I think is just a-okay. This will not really do much of anything. I'm also going to go ahead and have to make more wireless transmitters. So let's just go ahead and make 3 more. Ooh, thank you for the 20-bit cheer, Donald Muldrow? Muldrow, thank you very much. Appreciate it, fam. Let's see here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right. So if we do it this way now that has a happy little place it can live. I approve. Alrighty. And the crafting monitor being as it is, let's ignore that for the moment, and let's just put in these range upgrades. You can now reach 48 blocks. Not great. Not bad, but not really great. Definitely could be a bit better. Alright, so now this thing is bound as well, but not quite what I was hoping for in terms of that range. Let's see, is there any way... Okay, so there's not really a way for us to just extend the range further past what it currently does outright. We can obviously do some manipulations and stuff where we can get some of those other things to work with us, but let's go ahead and see. I'm kind of curious to see how this will work. Okay, so we can use the network transmitters. So those big blocks and stuff that we had, we can use those to create like little outposts, so to speak, of the same network. Honestly not my ideal situation, but you know, maybe we'll have to do it. I'm not entirely sure yet. But let's go ahead. See, I'm not in range even here. If I'm up here, right? I mean, obviously right here. Okay, so that works. I can't craft anything, but I can at least, you know, access my inventory. And I believe, so I can be like, hey, I need pig essence or whatever. I can just grab whatever I need and go. So that's not bad. I definitely do need to do something where we can put more of these wireless transmitters and whatever else. But to kind of put this in perspective, here I'm okay, but over here, I'm not. Actually, I think that's almost the perfect. Yeah, wow, dang, that is just about perfect. The only thing that we have that really extends out. Okay, so yeah, it's right about there. It's almost perfect, but we will have to definitely add some little networking structures and stuff like that. Maybe we'll have some time today. I'm not entirely sure, but we were actually getting really close to time, so let me go ahead and not worry about that just this second. Let's go ahead, hop on up. And I did want to do one last thing. So another thing that people have been kind of warning me / telling me about is, hey Chocobo, why don't you do this? And the this that I'm about to tell you is, I never thought about it, honestly, is the answer to what I'm about to say. But basically people are like, why don't you just take your sand, right, and then just create more, right? And by that, what I mean is people were telling me like, hey, why don't you just go grab yourself here? I'm just gonna grab a bunch of sand because this will be probably a little bit better for my health and sanity. So why don't you just grab a whole bunch of sand and then grab a whole bunch of glass and just do this. And I just never thought of it, but apparently if I were to do this, just say, hey, input 64 sand, expect 64 glass out, and make this pattern instead, it would go ahead and make it a little bit more bearable in terms of like whenever we are creating mass amounts of glass, for example. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take out this sand, put in this new one or this glass pattern, and put this new glass pattern in. Let's see if that actually does work. I have no idea. I have absolutely zero idea if that will properly work or whatever. But let me go ahead and just say like, I want to craft, I don't know, 512, and let's just see what happens. Okay, I mean, it definitely isn't like, you know, lightning fast, but I think that is faster than before. Okay, yeah, no, I can get behind that. It's not like we're not breaking any world records with that speed, but it's good. It's good. I don't think I'm gonna go through and replace a whole lot more. We get maybe an efficiency of like 1 extra every so many, like every second or so, but I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. It looks like every single time it updated, it had 3 that were going into the whole glass thing, which it's not bad. It's not nothing blowing my mind, but it's not bad at all. So we'll just leave it. We'll leave that be as it is. So that was another thing that people had to tell me about for that, saying, hey, just use stacks instead of the regular thing. So that should be fine. I think test with glowing glass. Okay. So let's just hypothetically say that I want to make, I don't know, 3,200 more of these. That is quite a hefty amount. And then we're not going to appreciate this unless we look at it from here. Okay, so I will say this, from a crafting monitor standpoint, that cleans it up a whole lot because it's not just mass updating, which is very nice. I will give it that. There is certainly a lot of that going on. But let's go ahead and just see. So it's not creating, I don't think it's creating anything just, oh, maybe it's actually creating a little bit here. Yep, it's definitely creating. It's going up to a pop. But I think that is more to do with the fact that this, okay, so now this is a question. Sandy glass to thickened glass is the next part. So If we're gonna do this, you know what? Let's go all out here. Let's go ahead and just make thickened glass. So thickened glass. Oh, geez, Louise. Whatever. I'll click 64 times. It's fine. It's fine. And we do have to go check our dragon soonish. Like, it's, I think, just a couple minutes out here. Alright. See if a wireless transmitter even exists. What? King TV and our cactus. Thank you for the $5 sub. Wireless. Okay, this is all the different wireless things that they have. Wireless charger, wireless RF battery, wireless RF transmitter, and then wireless grid, wireless crafting monitor, and the transmitter thing that we have there as well. So nothing within refined storage that we haven't seen. The rest of them are from other mods and whatever else. So hopefully that will work. Yeah, it's not like it's hard to make patterns, yeah? So let's go ahead and just say goodbye to that. And let's update this. And then we seriously do have to head up to the dragon because we are kind of pushing it as it is. Thickened glass, thickened glass, thickened glass. Come on, go find it. Nope, wrong one. You are here somewhere. Thickened glass, yes. Okay, so that should be fine. And that just 100% just completely ruined any glowing glass that we were doing. Let's just quickly check on our dragon here. How much time I got left? 1 minute? Okay, we can make this happen. I can put the request in, I think. Unless, you know, I potato my brain. Glass. So let's go ahead and put in that 3,200. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's still going up by 2s. That's about as good as that's going to get, unfortunately. But that's all right. Either way, good thought, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this ender. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the wireless crafting monitor. I'm just going to throw it into there. It's not something I'm going to readily use. This wireless grid, maybe. I could definitely see why I would use that. So that's fine. All right, fishy. 12 seconds remaining. Here we go. Give me a dream of Aether Dragon. Okay. Oh, did it tame like first try? Oh, it tamed super quickly. Okay, well. That's that. That was not nearly as bad as people made that out to be. I thought it was gonna be so much worse. I think. Wait, hold on. So dragon mounts. Let's just take a look at the dragon mounts mod. Let's see if there's anything. No, they're mostly just eggs. So I think what I need to do is I actually need to make a saddle. Oh, you can't craft saddles in this one? What? Wait, can I? Hold on, let's take a look at our controls real quick here. Dragon mounts. No? Okay, that's kind of weird. Dragon mounts. Okay, and then could be a fish. Huh. Okay. Well, shucks. All right, I guess we don't really have a choice in that. That seems so weird to me that you don't. It's Sky Factory, guys. Come on. That really is weird that they don't just kind of give you saddles. That's a bit of a strange one. I'm gonna be honest there. That's a little bit odd. All right, so I guess in that case, that will settle the dragon affair until I can find a saddle. I can't ride around on him until I can do so. So that's unfortunate. Now I do think I can take. Was it bone meal? I think it's bone meal. It's either bone meal or it's bone. I'm going to take both just in case because I don't remember which. But I think... Whoops. Is it bone meal? Is it bone? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. So we can make him sit. We can make him stand. So I'm going to ask the Aether Dragon to come over here. Hey, buddy, come on. Come on. Come to Dad. Hello. Come here. Okay, or just stay there. That's fine. If you're gonna stay there, though, at least, you know, scoot the booty a little bit more. There we go. Doesn't really look comfortable, but I know. What the? What? No. Get. Scoot. Ah. What the? Scoot your buttocks over to me. Come here. There, okay, yeah, fine. That works too. Just if you walk yourself, that is also a-okay. This is kind of cool. All right, so yeah, we can find. So there are two major places where we can find saddles, right? Number one, we could find saddles in chests, like dungeon chests of any kind. So that's a possibility. Number two, we could find saddles from loot bags. So in the game progression for Sky Factory, you're meant to go ahead and do it that way. You're meant to do it in terms of probably using loot bags, because that is a thing in the game. We'll have to see. As for this can just take a hike for now, because honestly, that's fine. Let's see what our crafting water is doing. And the game exploded. Okay, so it's still crafting a bunch of glowing glass. That's okay, though. We can always use more. Let's see here. So that all being said and done, let's take a look at our achievement book, because our dragon is fine. We've hatched a dragon, and we've trained it. And we've done all this other stuff. Okay, good. Automatic loot bag creation, opening, and compression is the next one anyways. I don't know about automatic creation. Wouldn't automatic creation just be a mob farm? Right? Like a mob farm would just automatically create loot bags? Is there a way to create the basic loot bag? Yeah, no. Okay, so we have to have a source of loot bags. That's one thing. And then that has to just kind of scale up, because then this is going to be 4 of those and so on and so forth. So yeah. All right, so nothing to loot generate. What? Mob grinding utils. What the heck is that? Oh wait, no, loot recycler. Ah, okay, loot recycler. We're on to something here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a loot recycler, actually. Loot recycler. Just make one of these bad boys. Alright, so for those of you who've never seen the loot recycler before, this thing is kind of a silly doodad. Its primary function, in all honesty, is to just kind of give you a place to dump, like, especially zombie flesh into. From our experience, that's what we primarily end up using it for, is we just kind of have it do lots of recycling nonsense for us, is typically how that goes. But okay, how do I want to do this? Well, we want to automate the thing, right? So I guess let's go ahead and just kind of prototype something over here. So I'm just gonna put that down right there. I don't think I have anything that get me put into there at the moment. Do I have? Of course, I don't have any zombie flesh. I do have a zombie seed though, so we can grow some zombie flesh. That sounds really creepy. Some of the things I've been saying lately have progressively sounded weirder and weirder, and I don't know how I feel about that. All right, there's an Enderman, Ardite. Ooh, our garden cloche is getting mighty full. They're getting mighty, mighty full. Then again, I guess I don't know. I don't think we have almost anything else to make anyhow. And I can also take these seeds out because honestly, they're seeds. Like, let's relax, guys. Yeah, we have End seeds. We have Manny seeds. We have Cobalt, Ardite. I think the critter ones were underneath us, right? Yeah, Guardian seeds, more Guardian. Oh, that's right. We have like a bajillion Guardian seeds at the moment. Spider seeds, skeleton seeds. I think we went the whole 9. I don't think we have like rabbit seeds, for example, but yeah, pig seeds, cow seeds, sheep seeds, slime seeds. So I think we're all in okay shape there. So we'll see. If we need to expand this operation, we'll not expand it this weird like tower way, because that is a fair deal more challenging than it really needs to be. Let's go ahead and hop on up. And let's go ahead and see. Whoops. Let's go ahead and see here. So I'm looking for a zombie. Hey, zombie essence. Whoop, that's not what I want to do. All right, so zombie. So we're just going to take 12 of these. Nothing crazy for right now. And then I'm just going to say, hey, I want to go ahead and have a place to dump this. In all likelihood, we will have to make a mob grinder in the nearest future. Okay. We will have to make a mob grinder in the nearest future because we could go ahead and do it where it's like it's automated and just automatically but pumps out. Hello, game. All right. It automatically pumps out the rotten flesh according to the refined storage system, but I think we do need to make a grinder. I think that is one of those things that just ends up being useful. Where the heck is all this stuff going? Do I need a full stack? Wait, hold on, Choco. You made this for this exact reason. But you can't craft. So never mind. Cannot do that just yet. Zombie, 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 zombie. Okay, so I think this will be the last one we need for a full stack worth. Nope. Alrighty then. Well, I am officially confuddled. Really? Oh, rotten flesh. There we go. I knew we had some somewhere. I was like, I know we have some somewhere. What? Wow, that is dadgum expensive. I need to look up the values for this because that's not going to be an acceptable. Until we have a mob farm up and running, that's not a good way of doing that. Bum bum bum. Okay, so it appears to be the case. There's also something new. Check this out. So there's this, right? But they have a bag opener. I've never seen it. This is something new to me, so I have no idea. I don't even know how this can even work, so guess we'll just So hypothetically, we take this loot bag, we throw it in here. Okay, and then let's get a transfer node. Oh, also people were scolding me a little bit in the comments, being like, Choco, the Ender IO pipeline, this is a while ago now, right? But the Ender IO pipeline is supposed to be used, so you you need to turn it on. You have to disable the RF thing. Don't worry. For those of you who are like, did you ever read that comment? I did. I felt very, very silly afterwards. Blaze rods, perhaps? Maybe blaze rods are an acceptable thing for loot here. Okay, so it's working, right? And then all we would need to do is we have to have a compressing thing. I don't know if a compressor would work with this. I would kind of assume not. Wait, hold on. Do they still have the other compressing? Ooh, wait, they might. Do they have that weird bookshelf thing? Does not look like it. What were they called? Shelves? Nope. Compressing? Nope. Compress. Dang. Okay, yeah, beats me. I don't know. Compressing drawers, chat says. Compressing drawers. No, they're not in this one. Dang it! So, I guess the next logical step, like people are saying in chat, is to use an auto crafter. Auto breaker, auto precision dropper, auto placer, auto feeder, auto packager, hen houses. Just randomly in there. Auto crafting upgrade. Engineers work. Wait, what is this? Well, we'll come back to that, but what's this thing called? It was called the Engineers Workshop. That sounds kind of neat. Engineers Workshop. And these are all upgrades. What is this? I'm intrigued. I must know. I have never seen this before. I now must know what this is. What are you? Workshop table? This is me. Okay, at this point, I'm just playing around with things, just seeing what's going on here as we. Okay, this requires power. Add a crafting table, chest, or furnace in the upgrade page to get started. Okay. So we'll take a crafting table, I guess, for now. So upgrade page. Just like I think that's fine. Here, let's just take let's make bread. Let's say hypothetically make bread. I understand that there's no power on there yet. We'll get that fixed up in a moment here. But so like that. Okay, look. Okay, interesting. So this could actually be our auto crafter. All right. I mean, nothing wrong with that, I guess. Let's go ahead. Okay, first off, I'm gonna need the flux doodads. So let's go ahead and get a flux doodad here, and just flop that on. Put that into the main line. Well, that did not go how I'd hoped. At workshop? Wait, can I do all 4 activities? I am beyond confused right now. Let's take coal. Are you? Yeah, that did it. Okay. So let's say hypothetically, I'm gonna need a chest as well. Let's say hypothetically, what I want to do is I want to say, hey. Wait, hold on. So, this is west. Okay, so I need west to be output. Okay. And then north. North will be our input, I guess. And let's see here. Do I have an hot pickle? Hot pickle, thank you for the $5 sub. I appreciate it. Pickle. Autocrafter upgrade. Okay, let's hold on. Let me quick make an autocrafter upgrade. It looks cool. Like, it looks actually pretty darn cool. So I'm really hoping that this ends up becoming something, but I also made entirely too many upgrades. Okay, auto crafting upgrade. So this would go into the upgrade slot. Does not go in anything else, okay. So 3 across. Maybe it needs transfer doohickeys. Let's see here. So let's give this a try here. Nope, not what I want to do. Oh no, are we backed up again? What? Oh man. You're kidding me. That's already backed up? Okay. We just dealt with this the other day. And we're already backed up again. There's just too many different instances of things happening. It's also not organizing very well, admittedly. It is organizing very, very poorly. But that's alright. Transfer node. And we're also losing power on this for sure. Let me get these transfer things working though before we... oh, right. No, this is this was the output, so something like that into that. So let's change this to input. So the first question is, can I just do this and that, and then it would figure it out? Is that a possibility? Dadgummit, I mean nothing bread. Doesn't seem to be the case. You had to adapt. Alright, man. What is this? Well, that went not the way I thought that would go. Horse, you scared me. So I very clearly am not doing this right. Let me go ahead and see. Engineer's workshop. Let's take a look at this. Come Modular workshop, blah, blah, blah. Well, the mod thing says that, the mod thing basically says, like, figure it out on your own. To which my answer is, oh no, because I don't know how to make this happen. I don't understand here. Maybe it's like one of these things where I just look at the bread. No, I don't have the option for that either. Oh, this is only for fuel. That's for the transfer of fuel. So this actually, no, this is what I just did here made no sense. So if I put a bunch in? Oh, I see. Huh. And it just picks. Okay, hold on. So do you understand what to do with... No, I want to just make flour. So I do have to set up the system here first. Now, hold on. Let's see what happens if I just run it down. Okay, so if it hits the last configuration, it actually won't do anything else. It'll just kind of stop right there. This is horrifically inefficient, but I can understand why this would be useful at the very early part of the game. Like, I actually kind of wish I had known about this early on, because that probably would have been helpful. So if I take a furnace as well, right? So... Oh my gosh! That's so cool! Okay, so... Multiplayer? What do you mean multiplayer? Game, are you drunk? Game, are you drunk? Oh, apparently the drawers are called compressing drawers as well. Okay, so that's actually a really cool thing. I mean, obviously minus the whole like it broke and everything, but that's actually kind of neat. Interesting. So this increases the production speed. Adds an input queue. An efficiency upgrade. An RF acceptor upgrade. Okay, there we go. A solar power upgrade. What's this cost? Ugh. That's pretty expensive. For the early game, that's very expensive. Okay, auto transfer upgrade. That's pretty good. Transfer filters, transfer capacity, power capacity. It's kind of neat. I don't think it's going to be useful in this run because we're, I think, far past the point where this would be relevant. But either way, an interesting take on it, because it's effectively just a really souped up version of it's a souped up version of just kind of what we've been running with anyways with our crafting benches and stuff. It's just centralizes it, saves you a little bit of space, whatever, and it's not cheap, but it's not that expensive. I wouldn't call that an expensive recipe for sure. So interesting. Definitely something that I would look into in the future. If Sky Factory 4 releases, for example, I would definitely understand why I would look into that, because that's pretty cool. Let's look up compacting. Ah, there is our compacting drawers. Okay. All right. Compacting drawer. Okay, bid drawer. Bid drawer? No idea. Oh dear. Okay, so let's make a basic drawer, and then the rest of this I cannot make. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. We haven't done this in a while. So 2 pistons. What else am I missing? I'm missing 2 stone. No, I'm missing 5 stone. So stone. Question mark? Oh, right, because we... Wait, no, that doesn't make sense either. What? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it's rip again. Let's see here. Nope. Stone. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I was like, I know we know how to make stone. I don't know how the game is trying to convince me otherwise, but we can definitely make that. All right, so compacting drawers, boom. There we go. And I understand I'm going to be having to make that a number of times for the loot bags, because there's obviously more than one tier of loot bag, but I'm more interested in just seeing if this will take. So this should, in theory, be the terminal point, right? This should be the last part, because if we're opening up like the awesome loot bags and we want to get the awesome stuff going here. So the first thing that should be going into is this compacting drawer. Let's see here. I guess blaze rods would be something that I have probably the most of and stacks pretty well, so we'll experiment with blaze rods, but okay, there we are. All right, so currently we have rare, uncommon, so we have 2 uncommons, 2 commons, and we need to go, we have to go deeper. We have to go further. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think actually, so here, okay, here's the game plan, right? I think we're gonna make 2 separate systems for this. I think what we're gonna have to do is, actually, would that work? Well, number 1, we have to make a mob farm. Like, that's just, unfortunately, just one of the things that we're gonna have to do. But we're gonna have to make a mob farm. And then after we made the mob farm, I think we're gonna have this actual system built into the mob farm, and we'll worry about transferring things from there a different way. It would be nice, though. Okay, so here's where I'm getting hung up, right? It would be nice if we had the different tiers represented. So let's say that you can only find something out of the rare loot bag, right? Like a saddle. I think that's the way that works. We're gonna assume for the time being that that works. It may not work that way, but let's assume that there are certain things that you can't find across all tiers of loot bags. Like, and the rare one has a different drop table than, let's say, a legendary one, and so on and so forth. So it'd be nice if I could have the different kinds of loot bags. So if I'm looking for something very specific, I just have to open a bunch of them. It would be kind of neat, but I understand that that would be pretty rough because you also want to convert it at a decent rate. Okay. So we just have to compress that into the next one, so on and so forth. All right. I think I understand how this part will work. To get to legendary, I don't think that's too complicated, but because I just have to, yeah. If I right click, I can just access all these things. Drawers. I could upgrade the amount that it stores as well, which is nice. Creative upgrade, please. Please, I would love it. Oh, they have keys now? The more you know. All right, interesting. But all right, so we have an idea of how we want to approach that. I think that'll be fine. And I think this is a good place to kind of call it for today. So the dragon has grown up to being a full adult, But it's raised the question, of course, of how are we going to get the actual saddle. We could explore the nether for a long time. I don't particularly think that's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of us just kind of floating around and not really doing a whole lot else. So we'll probably go ahead and work on this next time, which means that we have to work on our mob farm next time. And mob farms tend to be a little bit time consuming. So go ahead and drop some stuff into here. Man, I'm also gonna have to do something about this. This is entirely too silly. We have to do something about this too, because this is gonna drive me absolutely bonkers if we have to constantly be looking at this. I don't know, it actually kind of makes me feel good though. It gives you the sense of like you're always getting stuff, like obviously we are, but like it is kind of nice to see. It feels like things are being done, you know? All right, well, anywho, we'll go ahead and wait until next time to really tackle anything else, because, you know, even though it's kind of been all over the place, we do have our wireless little grid here. We have everything else in terms of the dragons growing up, wireless grid. We have also done the whole thing about like adding extra stacks or whatever instead of doing one thing, which we kind of tested around with. Compressing drawers, loot recycler, and also looking to engineer's workshop. So at the end of the day, like, it didn't really maybe seem like we did a ton, but I actually got a fair bit accomplished, so I'm pretty happy with that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like rating down below, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in time. So take care, everybody, and ciao for now.